Hi, I'm Hillary Hodgson, Principal Investigator of the Building Resilience Through Residential Communities Category 2 Center, located at Justice Resource Institute in Boston, Massachusetts.
Hi, I'm Christine Kinnenberg. I'm the co-director of the BRTRC project and the co-director or developer of the ARC framework.
And I'm Gabriel Corrins. I am the Associate Director of the BRTRC.
And to say a little bit about the goals of our project, our training center is focused on increasing access to trauma-informed care and evidence-based practices for the treatment of traumatic stress, specifically within residential treatment centers across the nation that are serving children and youth who've experienced multiple trauma. Over the course of our 5-year project, our goal is to train over 6,000 professionals in the residential milieu to ensure that all staff receive training and support in order to increase the quality of care to clients, promote staff competence in trauma-informed care, support staff wellness, and reduce staff burnout and turnover.
All right, well, I'm going to tell you a little bit about our project in terms of what we want to highlight. Our organization and this team in particular has always prioritized care for underserved youth and families, and in particular those impacted by chronic adversity and economic and sociocultural stressors. Our focus on complex trauma has always posed, I think, a unique challenge when thinking about access and equity related to trauma-specific and trauma-informed practices. In particular, many of the children, youth, and families that we support who have been impacted by complex trauma exposures disproportionately are represented in the foster care system, including the range of congregate care settings that Hillary's talking about. Historically, one of the things we found is that the adults who support these children and youth in these settings have really not had access to trainings and resources that are needed to, I think, foster the level of safety and security that's foundational to promoting resilient outcomes. So I think what we're really excited about in this grant is that we emphasize the importance of workforce development initiatives in congregate care settings so that we can really support all the adults in the many roles that are needed to create a therapeutic milieu, from transportation support to culinary workers to direct care staff, clinical staff, nursing, and educational staff. So we're really trying to equip everyone to do what is needed. And it's a little bit cliche to say it takes a village, but it really does take a village to provide the kinds of tools needed to create a whole community of care, which is really what our emphasis is.
So what makes our center unique? Well, our training team is unique in that all of our team has professional lived experience in some way working in residential treatment centers over the course of their careers, from direct care staff to administrative staff to clinical staff. And that makes our training team able to understand the challenges, unique challenges of the treatment environment that we're working in. Also, we're using a new model, a trauma-informed care model called Building Communities of Care. And that was developed specifically for the residential milieu.
And what do we hope to learn from the NCTSN? We would love to collaborate with other centers who are doing similar work. So if you're a center that works with residential treatment, or you work with staff from residential treatment centers, we would love to talk with you. We'd love to connect at the ANC. We'd love to learn more about what other programs are doing to address the issue of staff burnout and turnover and the worker shortage, which is a huge challenge across all service sectors right now. So we'd love to have a conversation, and we hope to see a lot of you at the ANC in August, and we look forward to connecting.